Hi, I'm Jerry Halverson from Golf Fitness TV. I want to talk today about the crunch. That is the most common exercise I see guys do in the gym. And I work at a country club where we've got players in the gym all the time working out on their own. And the number one exercise they like to do, they think to keep their back strong or protect their back, is crunches. Now, first we have to understand the anatomy of the body. The rectus abdominis, which is the muscle right here, the six-pack muscle, it's not the primary supporting abdominal muscle. The primary supporters are the oblique muscles around the outside and the transverse abdominis, which is your deep abdominal wall. So if you go into the gym and you do repeated crunches, which again is a flexion movement, and I'll turn to the side here so you can see what I'm saying. You keep crunching down in this position over and over. Well, the rectus abdominis attaches here at the ribs and then it attaches down here at the pelvis. So if I keep making this muscle stronger and tighter with this movement pattern, can you see how I start to actually develop what we call a kyphosis, or my spine in my back there, my spine in the middle of my back starts to really bend forward. And now from this position, if I'm all bent forward like this, and I've got all this strength in this rectus abdominis, first of all, it flattens my low back, which puts a lot of stress on my low back. And secondly, you cannot turn very well from this posture. This is not optimal posture. A golf posture, a 500 dress golf posture is going to look more like this. Straight spine. You can see I've got my lumbar curve, thoracic curve, and cervical curve. All these curves in my back are all in equal proportion to each other. And then I can rotate comfortably for my golf swing. But if I'm in this position, I cannot turn. My body can't rotate. So what I think is best, and the players that I train, what I have them work on is exercises that keep their spine straight, build their obliques, as well as their deep abdominal wall. So I'm going to show you two quick exercises now that you can do on your own. You can do them at the house. All you need is one of these Swiss balls. These things are the greatest core training, balance training tools you can find in the gym. So the first exercise I'm going to do a side crunch. I'm going to attack the obliques, which, like I told you, is a primary stabilizer of my back. It's really, really the right muscles to be training for back support and to be a better player. So I'm going to do a side crunch. Here's how I do this. I take a three-point stance, I call it, because basically you have 3 points of contact. You got my front foot, my outside left foot here, and then I just sit here, hip on the ball. A couple ways I can do this. The first way I'm going to try is, as you can see, I'm sitting just off center of the ball. I'm going to cross my arms, cross my chest, set up really tall, and I'm going to side bend over the ball. Just do a nice side bend over the ball. Boom, just targets those obliques exactly the way I want it. But see how I'm keeping my spine straight. It's keeping upright and tall. Again, I got my shoulders back. I don't want to bend forward when I do this. I'll give you a side shot of this too. This position here, I'm nice and tall. I'm sitting off center from the ball. Side bends. 2, 3. Second exercise I'm going to show you, it's called a supine Russian twist. It's basically a rotational movement to work the obliques. Similar to golf. We're going to train with the lower body being quiet, no movement, upper body rotating, similar to a golf swing. So for this exercise, I roll myself out into what I call a tabletop position. I squeeze my glutes, keep my hips high, hands go right up over my head here, and I rotate onto my shoulder. Big twist, lower body stays isolated. Great way to train to get more stability in your lower body, and work on your turn. Big shoulder turns. I can use a weight to add some resistance to this exercise, but it's one of my favorites. So if you want to work on your core muscles and you want to do it in a way that's going to support better play on the course, stop crunching. Get away from that exercise. There's so many other ways to keep your spine straight and do exercises that will give you more back support and train your core. Thanks. I'm Jerry from Golf Fitness TV.